welcome to Okies Eden Live. Get that turned down a little bit. So today we have a little bit of a collaboration with 3 other YouTubers, content creators. And the first one up is going to be Chef Zed, starting at 10 o'clock. And then hopefully around 11-ish, it'll switch over to Michaela after dark 60. There, and then the third one would be from 12 to 1-ish is going to be Allison from Living Life After 55. So those are 3 that we subscribed to each other quite a while ago, and we interact with each other all the time. Unfortunately, Nicola Recipes was going to be here in the one-time slot. She did message me this morning that she had to cancel. So hold on one second here. Okay, here we go. Split screen. Oh, there she is.
Hello, Mr. Superstar.
All right.
Hello.
Hey, everybody. This is Chef Zed.
Hi, everyone.
Hopefully, am I coming through okay? Is there any kind of fade or anything like that? Can you hear me okay, Chef?
Yes. I can hear you.
Okay. Well, if you want, I would like you to go ahead and just talk briefly about your channel. And then I'll ask you a few questions, and then we can interact with the audience.
Okay. Hi, everyone. I'm Zainab, the creator of Chef Zed's Kitchen. My channel is all about bringing joy into homes through food. And I wish to share healthy, tasty meals every 2 days in my channel. And then connect through people. Connect. Hi, Azoka. Hi, Azoka. Azoka is on the line. Okies Ozontu is there. Yeah, so Chef Zed Kitchen is all about sharing healthy and quick meals. Hello, Nicolas.
Azuka's here. Oh, there's
Azoka
Nicola.
is here.
Nicola's
Hello, Nicola.
here. Nicola
Yeah.
couldn't make the live. She's traveling, but she said she's going to be interacting, hopefully.
Yeah.
So is that your introduction? Are you done with your introduction?
Yes.
Okay. Are you ready for the difficult questions?
I'm ready.
Okay. These are going to be really hard. Okay.
All right.
No, I'm just kidding. So the questions I had prepared for you and Nicola, because you're both in the same niche with the cooking.
Okay.
What is if you had one dish to make the rest of your life, and that's all you could make, what would it be?
I think the network was breaking. Can you please bring the question back again?
Yep. If you had one dish that you had to make, that it's the only thing you could eat for the rest of your life, your favorite dish, what would it be?
As a chef, I have a lot of dishes I wish I can make throughout my life, but the most special and quick and easy meal I think everyone would love to eat or to try is jollof rice.
Yes.
Because jollof rice is consists of so many ingredients, flavors, herbs, spices, and other things. So I wish everybody in the continent would love to try jollof rice.
Before the next question, hey, everybody, when you come on to the live, if you don't mind liking the live, double tapping your screen, showing support, and then just to break in here real quick, at the end, when I make this public, go ahead and go into the bottom and put comments in there. So you can put your channel in there, and hopefully the creators that are on here today will do the same. And then you can go check their channels out. And getting back to that, the jollof rice, yes, you did yours the other day. I saw you do that one, and that was really good. And I'm pretty sure Nicola did a jollof rice at one point too, if I remember correctly. But that was really good. Okay, next question. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. What is your most difficult dish?
Most difficult dish.
Well, let me rephrase that, I guess. If you were to have somebody else cook something that you make, what do you think would be the most difficult thing to have somebody try to cook?
I wouldn't say difficult because I believe cooking is consists of a way of your idea of adding ingredients together. So my way of cooking may be different from other person's method. So that's why I always believe when I share a recipe, you also try to apply your own method to bring out the taste or the flavor the way you want it. So sometimes I wouldn't say it may be difficult, but maybe if the person is finding it difficult to put, I think that would be TZ.
Okay. So what dish did you freeze up? Is your internet working? We'll have to give Chef Zed a minute here to see if her internet locked up on her. Her screen went, her screen stopped. And so this is no big deal. This is to be expected during these lives. I think she just, okay, she's back. Excellent.
Excellent.
I was just saying.
Like I said, TZ is a meal from the northern part of Ghana. So maybe if someone in other continents has never eaten it, may find it difficult to prepare. Yeah.
Okay. And just so everybody understands.
Yes.
What's going on here? Can you just tell everybody in what country you're from?
Once again, I'm Zainab from Ghana, West Africa.
Right.
Okay, I'm from northern part of Ghana, precisely.
Okay.
West Africa, yes.
Awesome. So we're getting some feedback. I'm hearing my voice from your channel.
Sorry?
I'm getting feedback from your. I can hear myself on your side.
Okay.
So we'll just have to ignore that. It wasn't doing it earlier.
Oh, okay. But I'm not using microphone, so I don't know whether that is causing it or.
No worries. As long as it doesn't bother anybody else, it doesn't bother me.
Okay.
Okay. Where? Third question. Where did you learn your craft from? Was it from a family member like your grandmother? Was it from a chef you watched?
Exactly. I love cooking during at the age of 9 from my grandmom. Then I pick it from there. So from my grandmom, I went and stayed with my senior sister who was a local chop bar seller. We call it chop bar, like a local restaurant. So I was with her from my primary school. So when I went to junior secondary school, I started the cooking. I started doing vocational skills from there. So from junior secondary school, I went to senior secondary school. I pursued the home economics. Then I went to tertiary polytechnic for hotel management.
Right.
So that was how I started my cooking journey. So I love cooking since childhood.
But a lot of it you did yourself, right? It was a lot of self-taught, just through trial and error, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right, let me ask you this one. This is just a segue to that question.
Okay.
Is your grandmother like grandmothers in the United States where they don't really have recipes? They just say, put this in, put this in, put this in, mix this, and it comes out perfect every time?
Exactly. The same thing. And the funny thing is, she will tell you to, when you are adding something, she will look at you and tell you, no, it's too much or it's little. And she's not using any measurement. She use her vision to tell the quantity you add to either salt or pepper or any spice. When you fetch it and ask, should I add? She'll tell you, oh, add little or reduce. So that was the kind of grandmother I used to stay with or learn from.
When I talk, is there a way you can mute your microphone or something?
Okay, so I'll
Well,
try something. When you start to talk, then I'll mute my microphone, right?
yes. Well, hold on. Okay. I'm going to ask the next question now. So go ahead and mute it. See if that works.
Okay.
Can you mute it? Can you mute the microphone? Okay. Who? Oh, we lost her again. You there?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you mute the microphone?
All right.
I'm going to ask a question. Who is your favorite celebrity chef? You can put your microphone back on now. Put your microphone. Put up. I think she's having internet problems. Chef, can you put your microphone back on and answer that question again?
If you can please ask the question again. I didn't hear you well.
Oh, who is your favorite celebrity chef?
My favorite celebrity chef. I have a chef that I inspire with, but the same YouTube channel. She's from Ghana here. She's called Sweet Ajele. She's from Ghana here.
Okay.
She's one of the big YouTubers in
Okay.
that I know.
Do you remember? Oh, what was her name? She was an old school. She used to go on with Pepin. The French cook. Somebody help me out. Somebody help me out. She went on. It was I think it was Francois Pepin, and she was an older lady. She reminded me of my grandmother. Oh, Julia Childs. Do you remember Julia Childs? I grew up watching her.
I heard her name through your channel. I think one of your live you ever mentioned her name. Yeah.
No, not Martha Stewart.
Yes, on your live, I've heard her name.
All right, so that was all of the questions I had for you. Do you have any for me?
Thank you so much for the questions and answers. And then did I prepare questions?
If you don't have any, that's not a big deal.
Yeah, I didn't prepare to ask questions, so I think.
Okay, let's see if we have a bunch of people here in the audience.
Okay.
Can you mute me while I'm talking? Because they're probably going to be asking you more questions, because I want this to be more towards the content creators that are here, not me. They can come to my channel and watch my shenanigans anytime they want. I want this to be about the people that come on today. So does anybody have any questions for Chef Zed? And if you haven't followed Chef Zed, you should. Just give it time, Chef. It'll scroll. Yes, Nicola, Julia Childs, and I think his name was Jacques Pepin.
I think Nicolas is asking, Chef, how many kids have you? All right, I have one child. I have one big boy. He's about 21 now. Yes, I have one son. He's a big boy now, big man.
And then Misty has two questions for you.
Yes, Mrs. asks, does she do a lot of baking too? Yes, I do baking, even though I haven't shared a lot of baking recipes on the channel, but hopefully I'll share a lot of baking channel recipes. What other continent food do you love? I love Asian dishes. I love, that's what because most of my dishes, if you check these Indian recipes and those stuff, I like those ones too, because I believe food connects people. Food connects people. So I love trying other food. Yeah.
Before we get the next question, can you mute me for a second?
Misty asks, how long has she been cooking? I've been cooking in my whole life.
Oh, you locked up. She'll come back on. There she is.
I'm back again. The internet is doing us like this. Yeah, so I've been cooking in my life, the whole of my life. You know, African homes, a girl child always being in the kitchen from the scratch. Yeah, sound like me. Yes.
Zed, could you mute me for a second?
Yeah.
I just want to do a quick announcement. So when we're finished here, Chef Zed's going to sign off, and then after Dark 60, we'll then click on the link, the copy link to come in, so on and so forth. Because you can't on a YouTube live collaboration on their platform. You can't have multiples. So when she leaves, she will sign off, and then somebody else will sign back on. So Nicola has a question. You can unmute me.
Nicolas asks, Chef, are you a red meat or seafood person? I'm all, but I try to eat healthy, but I eat all. Thank you.
Last year, while we're waiting for another question, I'll ask one for you. We went to Florida every year, and there was this Jamaican restaurant called Island Choice, and I love Jamaican food, and they did goat. I've never had goat before. Do you eat goat? It was good. I mean, they did it. I can't remember what it was called, but it was like a curry goat or something. It was delicious. You can unmute me.
Okay. It's nice to know you more about like this. Yeah. Thank you. What is your go-to meal when you're in hurry? Hmm. I think when I'm hard like Sunday, I was feel
Nope, she locked up again. She'll come back. Hopefully she'll come back. Oh, hey, Brian, how you doing? Yeah, Brian, she locked up for a second. She'll sign off and then come back on in a second. This is the biggest issue with like trying to do collaborations, but it'll work. There's always little kinks and stuff. Nothing runs smooth. So hopefully she'll be back. If not, we'll have to move on to the next person, which would be after dark 60. But hopefully, oh, she signed off. She'll come. Here she comes. All right.
yeah. So
So
I was answering Nicolas.
you might want to scroll back a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Some people asked you questions.
Yeah. Nicolas asks like when I'm in hurry, what is which is nice. Okay, let me see. What is your go-to meal? I think rice, plain rice. Yeah, I think plain rice and tomatoes gravy is a meal that if I'm in hurry, I can just make it quick, real quick. Okay, Chef Nicola Terrace and Misty. Hey, how are you doing? This club life is good idea. I hope it takes off for everyone. Okay, here is my question. What is the main kind of seafood you like cooking?
Well, be careful, Brian. Don't overdo it. I did that a couple weeks ago. I was working in the heat, and I usually drink lots of water, and I kind of forgot to for a few hours, and it was very hot out, and I kind of depleted myself. So you just got to be careful. Nicola, she will be back. I think she's trying to pop on and off again. Uh, her internet, I think, is giving her some problems. Good. Keep drinking lots of water. Nicola, hopefully your trip is going well. Okay, she just signed off. Hopefully, there she is. All right. You're back on, but there's no sound right now, Chef.
Mute it. Okay. Yeah, I think I've answered Rusty question. Chef, do you like desserts? I love desserts, but I love dessert because of the sugar content. So mostly desserts. I like eating desserts that I prepare in my kitchen. Yeah, thank you.
Did you see? Did you see Nicola's the lemon ricotta? Did you see the lemon ricotta she did?
Not yet. Yes, ma'am. Nicola, I'm taking it easy. Long way to go. Still starts of journey. Yeah, I think I'm done with the answers now. For now.
While we're waiting for other questions, can you mute for a second? What editing software do you use, Chef, for your videos, or do you just use your phone and then just upload it into YouTube? Hit your microphone. Microphone. Hit your microphone. Can you hit your microphone and answer that again?
Yes. I'm using only one phone. So I use it for my recording, for editing, for everything in the kitchen.
What's it called?
By myself.
What is the app?
The app I use for editing. I use InShot and CapCut sometimes, but most at times I use InShot.
Okay.
For my editing app. And then I use ChatGPT for other informations.
Yeah. ChatGPT can be very helpful, but I notice you still have to adjust it to your own.
Yes.
You know,
it only gives you ideas.
Mm-hmm.
Then you can add whatever you want to. You can add whatever you want to add to it.
Well, everybody, don't be shy. Ask her question.
Yeah. And don't forget to hit the like button.
I'm going to say this wrong, but do you ever do the pho with the noodles?
Come again.
The pho, P-H-O, pho or pho, with all the noodles. Oh, we lost her again. Hey, Diamond, yeah. Diamond, you'll have to email me if you want to go in on a collaboration someday. I'd love to have you on a collaboration if you're open to it. When I do the next ones next week, I can just send you the link. Just email me and I'll get back to you while we're waiting for Chef Zed to come back on. No, there's no reason to be nervous. Like I did with Chef Zed and the other ones, if you keep watching, I'll just ask a few simple questions about your channel and what you do, blah, blah, blah. And then we just open it up to, Misty, you guys are definitely on the card to do it. Just email me.
The internet is worrying us, eh? I was a nervous low. I saw your video, Misty. You are right. This heat isn't no joke. I think I need to do some more lives first to warm up, but do what to do color in the future. Okay, she's back. Yeah, I'm back. Absolutely, chef. Yeah, thank you. So, chef,
So
have you
Nicola was
cooked many
explaining
American dishes?
the pho, the pho,
I think
the Vietnamese soup. Do
I
you
need
make
to
that?
answer Misty. Not yet, but I would love to share. Yeah, I would love to share a lot of American dishes because it's like 90% of my subscribers are Americans. So I'm
Hmm.
from America, so I would love to. And then I'm just sitting down taking a break
Can
from
you
the
mute me for a second? I got a really tough question for you. You're not going to believe what I'm about to ask you because everybody knows I don't like them. But how much or what is your favorite potato dish? Because every once in a while I like potatoes. And what is your favorite dish? And that's a joke. I love potatoes.
You'll be surprised to hear from me. I can prepare potato dish for someone to eat, but to me myself, favorite potato is not my thing. But I love fries. I love potato, mashed potato. Yeah, I can eat that one for some time, but potato is not just my thing. But I love fries and then mashed potato.
Well, I mean, if you don't like fries, there's something wrong with you. Everybody loves fries.
Yeah.
What about turnips or rutabaga, beets? Any other root vegetables that you enjoy cooking with? She's her internet seized up again. Misty, while we're waiting for her to come back, um, yes, we want to do a live with you also. Okay, you're back. I was asking you, do you ever cook with beets, turnips, or rutabaga, other root vegetables?
Come again.
Do you ever? I know, like you said, potatoes aren't your favorite, but do you ever cook with other root vegetables like carrots, uh, rutabaga, parsnips, beets?
Yeah. You know, in Africa, we have a lot of roots vegetables like yam, like sweet potato. I love sweet potato. It's Irish potato that I don't feel it, but I love sweet potato, carrots, a lot. Yeah, I do.
Okay,
I do.
mute me for a second.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever? So you know I'm doing pumpkins. Everybody knows I'm doing pumpkins now. Have you ever done pumpkin puree from the actual, not buying it from a can, but actually pumpkin puree or pumpkin bisque? Have you ever done pumpkin bisque?
I did pumpkin pie, pumpkin puree, pumpkin. We have this porridge we used to serve babies. You boil pumpkin for some minutes, then you blend it and add it with either cerelac or any cereal. Then you use porridge for children. I
Okay.
do, but I haven't shared any pumpkin soup puree or pie or anything on the channel yet, but I will do so.
Misty just planted some pumpkins and they're germinating. um, my next video coming out in the next couple days is going to be where I'm actually manually pollinating the pumpkin plants because I didn't have the bee population or the butterfly population this year. So I think it's tonight or tomorrow it comes out. You take a paintbrush, a small paintbrush, and you just brush the inside of the male part of the flower. Then you take it over to the female, and then you touch it to the female side and let it pollinate. So I do a quick video on that. There's some humor in there where I'm using some humor in that one. So, but anyways, you can unmute if you want.
And I was even thinking, you know, I have a pumpkin recipe on my channel, but the way I prepare it, I do it like a vegetable sauce. So I will find pumpkin leaves, then I will share the recipe on live tutorial from the scratch, beginning to the end, so that you see how we prepare pumpkin leaves. Because I know most people doesn't even know that we eat.
Oh, went out again. There she is. You're muted.
They read diamond. Yeah, I think the heat is not is she wish she would be at the beach right now.
I want to see you
I
do a
want to see
biscuit
you do a
video.
biscuit video.
50 videos.
Biscuit.
Biscuit. Okay, I'll share biscuits video very soon. You ever ask about that question? Yeah. Even I'll do that. Thank you so much. I'll do so.
Can you mute me for a second?
Yeah.
So you mentioned the pumpkin leaves the other day, and you did a video. I went and searched. I could not find it. So you said you might do a live on the pumpkin leaves, and if it's going to be a while before you get there, can you send me the link in one of my videos and one of my comments to the one you're talking about, so I can go watch it? Because with my new pumpkin plants coming in, I want to try making that dish. You can turn it back on.
Sure. I'll do that. Yes.
Cool.
Like I was saying, even Introvert Alaska said she will go and look for it, and I knew she wouldn't get it because I think I titled it green veggies sauce or something like that with salsa. And I didn't show the leaves the way someone could feel that it's really pumpkin leaves. So I'll share the link and then I'll look for the leaves and do it live for everyone to have it.
Do you like roasted
pumpkin seed?
I've not tried that though.
Oh, they're good.
I would love to.
Little melt. You take some salt, put it all over. Baking sheet, salt and pepper.
So okay, usually if I'm preparing a pumpkin sauce or something, I roast it before blending. But I don't know, maybe what you are saying, to eat it with something, or did you comment your other channel name?
Are there other questions for Chef Zed?
Okay, I need some sunglasses like yours for the UVA protection. Them kinds of casa.
I answered her. I answered her.
Yeah,
I answered her.
Come again.
I answered her question about the sunglasses. She was asking how they're costly. I was out working the one day after I started my channel, and I went to pull I have like that straw cowboy hat. When I pulled it off, my thumb caught, and I broke the glasses. So I had to go to Dollar General and got 2 more pair, $5 a piece. So they're just cheap Dollar General glasses. Oh yeah, Dollar General all the way. Go to the rack. They even have the mirror so you can check. And Dollar General, I use Dollar General all the time. You can unmute me.
Yeah, for markets, everybody with their pricing sometimes.
I think she locked up again. Yeah, Nicola, they're all right. I mean, plus I get when I get outside a lot, and I don't wear sunglasses a lot where I should. And then when I come in and do videos, the light from the screen or ring light gives me a headache. So that's why I wear them a lot of times inside. There she is. She's back.
Yeah, I'm back. The internet is doing us somehow. Yeah, they really looks cool on you.
Do
Especially
they
Do
with
they
this your shirt.
in Africa? Do they do jack-o'-lanterns?
jack-o'-lanterns?
Do you guys
Do
celebrate
you
like
guys celebrate
Halloween?
like Halloween?
Yeah, we do.
Okay.
We have a lot of seasons that we celebrate things like that. Like the day before yesterday was Fire Festival. It's very interesting.
Okay.
Yeah.
One of the things on my bucket
My
list,
bucket list.
you can still, if you can mute me.
If you can mute me.
I know I mentioned this on, I think it might have been one of your lives or one of my lives, but I have a bucket list, and on my bucket list is number one, I want to find a really, really cool bucket before I die. I want to have a really good, cool bucket. Also on my bucket list is to do, I would love to go on an African safari, a real one, not one of these, fake ones. I'm talking where you go into the bush. And I'd also like to try that in Australia, where you go out in the outback and a real one. Those were always things I wanted to do. So, what is your thoughts on some of the safaris? Have you been on one yourself in your country, or I know probably a lot of people want to do it, and I think a lot of them are more commercialized, I'm assuming, versus a real one where it's like a real where you go way into the outback and camp.
Yeah, I've never tried something like that, but as you are bringing the idea, I think it sounds so interesting too.
What about my cool
What about
bucket
my
idea?
cool bucket idea?
You've started it again, eh?
hmm
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. Can I read some of the chef? I love your sink behind you, so pretty. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. And Nicolas said, Chef, do you
Chef,
Chef,
while
while
you're
you're
talking
talking
to
to
the
the
audience,
audience,
I'm going to go make a cup of coffee. Okay?
okay?
Chef, do you know you have a very lovely smile? And you are such a humble. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate you, Nicola. Thank you. Maybe it's the way they brought me up. Yeah, thank you. I really do appreciate. I are the banks bad in Africa? They are so bad here in picture. Bank bonds. Not really. No, I don't think so. Going to check my pepper transplant really quick. Okay, all right, Misty. Diamond. Chef is so beautiful and beautiful smile. Oh, thank you, Diamond. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys. Chef, can you post your channel name in the chat, please? Yes, I can post my channel name. I think, let me see. think
Coffee's heating up,
Coffee's
so.
heating up, so.
Mr. Superman. No. Mr. Superstar. Can
Yep.
you please?
Yep.
Can you please post my channel name on the chats? Diamond is requesting for my channel name on the.
Put it in the chat
Put it in
stream.
the chat stream.
Yes, please. Thank you. I will subscribe to you, Chef. Thank you so much. Then I also visit your channel. Chef UI.
Give me 1 second.
Thumbs up. Hello, Nati. Chef, you are mute. Yes, I've unmuted. I was thinking that maybe Okies will say something. So this is amazing collaboration. I know, right? Nicolas, you join also. So yeah, yes.
Okay,
And
it
Zainab,
should
I
show
am
up.
my
Should
effort is
show up.
just- Thank you.
Do you see it?
You see it?
Your channel name's in the chat now. I'm gonna go finish my coffee. Be right back.
All right. Okay. I will try to find you. All right. Thank you so much. Chef Z's Kitchen. Yes. Subscribe and like and comment and we'll move. Yeah. So, yeah. Good day. I'm on my way to
All right.
All right.
reaching in an hour. I will be on the next week.
My coffee's doing the
Coffee's doing the
thing.
pour over thing.
Oh, okay.
Can you
Nicolas
mute
said
me for a
Can you
second?
mute
she
me for a
has a
second?
program to attend. So she will
Um,
join us next coming week. Next collaboration. So yeah.
Can you mute me for a second?
Can you mute me for a second?
Okay, Misty, that's fine. So coming up, when Chef and I finish up and she leaves the channel, After Dark 60 is going to come on. But if After Dark 60 is watching, if something happens and it doesn't allow you in, and something happens with the live, I created a second link on my Okies Hustle that I'll go click on the link, and then I'll re-email it to After Dark 60. Then you can come in live. We'll do a second one from a different channel, but hopefully it will be flawless. So when Chef Zed leaves, after a few minutes, then she'll be able to come back on. So, okay, thank you. You can unmute me.
Okay. That's fine. All right. Nicolas, when you go enjoy small. Enjoy small. She's so sweet and beautiful. Thank you so much. Thank you. Spongy. Hello, Spongy.
All right,
All right.
coffee.
Coffee.
Coffee is ready.
How are you doing
How are
with
you doing with
subscribers, Chef?
subscribers, Chef?
Yeah, I think now we are on progress.
Good.
Good.
Yes, we are on progress. You have a pretty kitchen. Chef, I need to
Oh, Spongy's here. Oh, Chef Zed locked up again. There we go. She'll be back. There we go.
Okay. Nicolas is going for summer get together. Okay. Oh, nice. Okay, she's frozen. Oh, she's back. Yeah, I'm back. It's the internet. Hi, Spongy. How are you doing, girl? She's
I
alright.
think this is
I
so
think this
cool
is so
that.
cool that.
Can you mute me for a
Can you
second?
mute me for a second?
You know, Chef Zed's in Africa. I'm in the United States in little old Oklahoma. Nicola was going to come on, and she's in Italy. And Allison is going to come on later. She's in Texas. It's just interesting how the YouTube world has shrunk everything to where you can have conversations with people all over the world simultaneously current without any kind of delay. It's pretty wild. You can unmute me.
And that is the beautiful thing about YouTube. It brings us together as
Hey,
one
Roy.
family. That's why we are in long distance with each other. That is why I love cooking. I love to share different culture because I believe food is culture, heritage, and so I love trying every part of the continent's food. It connects people together. It brings people together. Hello, Roy. Good to see you. I just hope YouTube soon makes a messenger. Yes, so that would have been good. Yeah. Me too. I agree, Chef. Yes. 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 So that far the far distance, we still connect like we are in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
That's so lovely. Thank you, YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see, has After Dark has After Dark made any comments or anything? I haven't seen After Dark make any comments. Hold on one second. Sorry.
Yeah. Yes, I'm from a very large family, about 29
Wow.
siblings. 29 siblings. My dad had 3 wives, and then we are 29 siblings. So I'm from a very large family. Yeah. So I do have family, and then I have one child, one son. He's a big boy now. Yeah.
I'm one of
I'm
9.
one of 9.
Anybody have any more questions for Chef Zed?
It's about how
There's Allison.
So we are on it.
Can you mute me for a second?
So one of the original plans for Chef's Ed, Nicola's recipe, and myself were to do a live. Since we can't do it together on this platform, we have to do something like Yard Stream or something, which I'm going to figure out. And then once we do that and can get everybody on together, we're going to do a cook-off where we're all going to try to cook the same dish. So I'll challenge them to a jollof rice cook-off. You can put it back on.
We are ever ready. I trust Nicolas, so we are ready.
StreamYard, yes, thank you.
Yeah.
If you don't mind, would you mind signing off now, saying goodbye so I can get ready for the next person? Thank you very much for being here. We'll do this again sometime. Okay, it is about 10 of now, 10 of 11. And I believe next up is going to be I think it's Michaela, I think is her name, After Dark 60. So anytime she's ready to come on, if she's watching, she can pop on the screen and I'll accept the invite thing. Yeah, Diamond, I'm joking. Nicola and Chef are really good chefs. I'm a hack, but I'm always willing to give it a try. And you learn from doing, and I want to learn how to do their jollof rice because it looks delicious. Yes, Misty, we're going to have a live on StreamYard or Yards, whatever it is. We're going to do a live sometime together where she's in Italy, she's in Africa, and I'm here in Oklahoma, and we're going to do a cook-off. So next up is at 11 is After Dark. And as soon as she comes on, we will cut to her. And then around 12 is going to be Allison. Allison did show up here a few minutes ago. Allison is from Living Life After 55. And then hopefully she has her link ready to go. We'll give After Dark 60 a few minutes here. So Misty, yes, I will contact you guys about the next live. I did 2 shorts that are going to release tomorrow morning on both of my channels that talk about the next shorts coming out. I can't remember what I said in the video. But I picked 4 dates for next week that I'll be available. I believe it's Monday, Tuesday, Friday, Saturday, I think are the days. So I'll just need to get some times together, line a few people up, and then we can do this all over again. Oh, let's see. I'd have to. Hold on. Let me see if I can do it. Allison, let me see. Hold on. Copy the link. Hold on 1 second, Allison. All right, I'm back. Allison, I just texted you the link. Yes, it will be. I'll make it public later, Brian. I will make it public later. And Allison, yes. Okay, good. I hope you get it. Let me know if you didn't. Good. Okay. I'm just, like I said, I'm just waiting for After Dark 60 to come on, and then it's After Dark 60, Natty. She's doing the challenge. She's been doing that 30-day or 100-day challenge or something. She's been at 36 or 37 now, I believe, doing the challenge. And then Allison from Living Life After 55 will be on after her. Nicola was scheduled to be on. She had a couple issues this morning, so she's going to be in one of the next ones. So hopefully the next ones will be Nicola, maybe Misty. Misty, I'm not sure if Spongy is interested in doing it also. She could be lined up for before or after. Natty, it's some kind of they do like a video challenge. They challenge themselves to do X number of days. I think some did a 5-day, then it went to a 30. And I believe she's going to talk about it, I believe. I think she started it as a 30. That's where I'm not clear on it. Oh, Spongy's here. I forgot. I'm sorry, Spongy. She's now, I think she's going to do a 100-day challenge or something. It's crazy. Even for shorts, that's a lot. If you look at what is her name? Teacher Kelly tags. Oh, okay, cool. Thanks, Brian. Teacher Kelly tags. She does. She's doing or finished the challenge. I can't remember, but she said she wouldn't do lives because she didn't think she wanted to do longer form or lives as her videos. Well, living life, you're here. It didn't kill you. It may have hurt you a little bit, but it doesn't kill you, it makes you stronger. So hopefully After Dark should be on here pretty soon. And Living Life, if you are ready to go at 11, if she can't, if you're wanting to do it, I'll just let you know when to hit that button if she doesn't come on, okay? We had messaged each other earlier, so she said that she was fine with the 11. And she might go right to the minute. I don't know. I told her 11 o'clock, so that's fine. I'm not going to, you know, because I wanted 15 minutes to either get something to eat or drink, because this is going to be a 3 or 4 hour thing. But Misty, I will contact you about the live. Nicola will be in one of the next lives. Maybe Spongy if she wants to. I'm going to try to get a hold of Little Texas to see if Little Texas wants to join in on one of them, and so on and so forth. There's a whole bunch of people I want to get involved in my lives because I follow them and interact with them all the time. So I think it would be pretty cool to have a lot of those people talk about their channels. While I'm waiting for Michaela to come on, I was talking on my other channel the other day. Okay, Misty, thank you. On my other channel the other day, I was talking about search engine optimization. If she shows up, I'm gonna cut this short, but the my little explanation here. But the other day I did a talk live on talking about SEO. I literally did a short the other day. You guys all saw it for rain. I wanted to see, does SEO have anything really affect on a short video? Because I didn't think it really did as much as like a long video, because they're pushed differently by the YouTube platform. And I thought at first, you know, I had like in the first hour I had like 20 views, and I'm like, well, I usually do much better than that. So I'm like, well, it's SEO. All I did was it just said rain, and then Okies rain. No hashtags, no keywords, no nothing, and I just put it out there. No, it hit almost 1,000. So I did another one that comes out either today or tomorrow with a 1-word description, and a 2 or 3 word, I'm sorry, a 1-word title, 2 or 3 word description, and no hashtags except for Okies eating hashtag. And then we'll see what happens. I only have a few this morning, so I was working on other questions and stuff, but you'll probably win. I mean, The only thing I can say, the only reason I would win is because my whole life is a joke, is what I tell people. I agree, Chef. But being that I like to use my Okies Eden channel as my test kitchen, basically, for my analytics, I figured I didn't want to talk out of school. I wanted to be able to say, hey, when I do my SEO video, I wanted to be able to say, here's how it affected the shorts, here's how it affected the longs. I didn't want to just guess at it. Like I said, if we all remember science class from school, a couple of the pillars are observability and repeatability. You observe something and then you try it. And then if you see what happens and observe it, and then you make changes till you get it to the point where you want, and then you repeat it again and again and again to get the same result, and then you have something. And so that's why I'm doing it twice. I did it once with the shorts. It did almost 1,000 views. I did it again for today or tomorrow. I can't remember which. We'll see over 24 or 48 hours how it does. And then I can at least have some information. Then I'll go live again really quick to talk about what happened. Because I like to tell people right away. I don't know who's going to keep track of it. Living life, I don't know who's going to keep track of it. Some of mine might be from some of my other videos because I just grabbed my joke book this morning. I didn't come up with any new ones. So, I have my little goofy joke book here that I can thumb down through. Yeah, exactly, Misty. Misty, I agree. But again, that's why I test it, because I like to be able to say for sure, or for sure, as they used to say, the Valley girls used to say, for sure. But yeah, your thumbnail, your title, all of that stuff is really good. Yes. Yep. Like I've done a video on where I've went back and I've corrected some videos. So we are at 10:59. Allison, we're at 10:59. So we'll see if Michaela does come on here or not. Give me 1 second. Let me see if she emailed me real quick. Okay, she has not emailed me, so we'll give her a minute. Oh, something's happening, I think, here. Nope. Give it a minute here. Yep, intro. It really is. I mean, all that information is helpful. I mean, it really is. My thought was, because there's so much talk about whether to do shorts or lives, you can save yourself if you can not have to worry about SEO so much on your shorts. You can save yourself a lot of time and energy. Just hey, here's my short on a rainstorm. I mean, that's basically all I did. I said rain, and that did really well, actually. Okay, Allison, it is 11:01. I'm going to give it to 11:05, and then once it hits 11:05, if you can, I'll let you jump on here if you want, unless Michaela does jump on here. I checked my messages and I don't see her on the feed either, so hopefully she's okay and doesn't have a problem or something. If you're here and you haven't liked the like, please like the like, or double tap your screen will like the like. And remember, after the live, I will go in, make it public, and then anybody that came on here, if you want, go down in the comments and just post a comment what your channel is about and give people an opportunity to go in and visit your channel and possibly follow you. People are always saying, oh, I want to grow. Well, that is one of the easiest ways to grow, is to interact with other people. When I'm on my downtime, if I'm not editing anything or I've already watched a bunch of videos from my other content creator subscribers, I go into other channels, try to find other ones that I like in my niche, watch some of their videos, and I try to interact with them, and then eventually we subscribe to each other. So a lot of it is you have to be proactive. You can't just play defense. You got to actually get out there and push. So if you're wondering, is my channel stalled? Why aren't people watching my videos? I think everybody here right now, and I think everybody here right now understands that interactions with others really does help your channel to grow. It adds to us. You get a solid base. They're almost like family. They help each other. They advise each other, and they all work together to try and become better. We're at 11:03. Time is ticking. Living life. Hopefully you're ready to go at 11:05. If you just click that button, we'll see if that brings you in. And hopefully it's not an issue with the live. I don't know if you were here earlier, but if it does become an issue, then what I did was I created another live on my Okies Hustle, which I could quick shoot the link to you, and then we could just pick it up over there. Allison, I hope you are ready for some really tough questions. Did you see the hard questions I asked Chef Zed? Hey, Teacher Kelly, how you doing? Hey, Explorer, welcome to our little collaboration here. We're just waiting for somebody to come on. If not, then Allison is jumping on. So, well, it's almost 11:05. Allison, if you want, click that link and see if we can get you on here. See if there's a problem with the live. Go ahead and click. I'm doing well, Kelly. It just took you to the live. It didn't give me, I wonder why it didn't. Okay, I don't want that. Sorry about that, everybody. That was weird. Explorer, I tried to do live horizontally and it wouldn't let me. Let me do this, Allison. Let me shut this one down. Let me jump over to the other. Hold on. Let me jump over to Okies Hustle. I'm going to copy that link real quick and send it to you, and we can pick this up again. So just hold on, all right? So this live's going to end right here, and then I'm going to jump over to another one. So just hold on.